Now we're going to look at the pop-up menu button. It takes a little bit of explaining, so I thought I'd show it before we dive into the code. You have a button, and when you click it, it actually opens a menu that you can choose from. Let's go ahead and dive into the code here. Let's use our live template and start from scratch. All right, first thing we're going to do here is let's actually make some functions. We're going to add our init state. Personal preference, I like it first so I know exactly what's going on with my state as soon as the application loads. Then we're going to say void onSelected and string. We're going to say get display. Let's make it a num real quick here. So we're just going to have cat, dog, bird, lizard, and why not? Let's just add fish. Don't want the fish feeling left out here. We're going to use the enum value as the parameter for these. And let's go ahead and make our variables for our state. Going to give it a selected, and let's say the actual value. Make our list. And let's go ahead and add this into our init state. We're just going to iterate through the enum, and then we're just going to add them in. We want a new pop-up menu item for this. And you can see it just takes a child. And the child's just going to be a new text. And in here we're going to say get display of our current animal. And let's actually push this down so we can see what we're doing here. All right, took a little bit of keyboarding there, but I think we got it. So value is going to be animal. So what's going on here in our init state? We're just making a list, and in that list we're going to add pop-up menu items because we want to be compliant with Dart 2.0. Let's go ahead and do this. So that's our init state. We want to actually do something when we select an animal from the list. So let's go ahead and set state. And in here, let's go ahead and make our code. And we want to get the display value of that. Reason why we have display value is it's going to print out animals.cat or animals.dog. So we want to make sure that we just get the dot, the cat or the dog without the dot in there. So let's say int and let's look for that dot in the name. Once we get that position, we're just going to increment it. And then we're going to say value, actually, we're going to return. And we want the substring starting at that index. So we're just going to return everything after the period. All right, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add this in here. So we've got this guy. Let's put this into a container. I was just thinking for a moment. I want to split this out a little bit here. Let's add padding. Let's add 5.0 for padding. Now we can display our value. Oops, we want pop-up menu button, not pop-up menu item. There we go. And because this is templated, we want to make sure that it knows what we're using. Before we go too much further, let's change this column to row. Did not seem to like that. Reason being, we still got to finish the item builder. You see how item builder not equal null. Here's our item builder is null, so let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, let's do our initial value first. So our initial value is just going to be animals, and we're just going to do animals.cat. We could very easily do the selected item. Let's do our onSelected. OnSelected is just simply going to be our onSelected function. And now our item builder. We're going to do build context. And in here, we're just going to return the items. Does not like that for some reason. Let's take out this real quick just to make sure that's going to do it. We'll have a dynamic list instead of a typed list, and sure enough, that's what fixes it. It's because it's expecting animals, but we're actually handing back a pop-up menu button, or I should say pop-up menu item. Let's go push this out to our application, and there it is.